we're looking at one of the world's rarest antelopes. This is the Addax, or to use its scientific name, Addax nasomaculatus. It's one of the iconic animals of the Sahara Desert, and it was once found from Egypt all the way across to Mauritania. But we're not, in fact, standing on African soil right now. We're in the Sahel zone of Sharm Safari in the United Arab Emirates. But we're still very much in the desert, and we're going to demonstrate some of the ways that the Addax has adapted to live in one of the most arid environments in the world. Rain is rare here in the desert, and standing water even scarcer. An Addax might live its entire life without having a drink in the way that you and I might imagine it. But they still need water to survive. So how do they do it? Look at this. The dew collects on the grass overnight. So then for the Addax, the best time to graze is just before dawn, before all of this moisture evaporates. Now this is a desert melon, Citrullus colocynthis, and it's one of a number of desert plants that store water, which the Addax then feed on to help prevent thirst. Things are hotting up now. My thermometer tells me that it's 45 degrees centigrade, and temperatures reach similar heights in the Sahara. I'm already sweating buckets, but the Addax can't afford to lose water so enthusiastically. The average mammal starts to sweat when its internal body temperature reaches 37 degrees centigrade. But for an Addax, its insides can reach 41 degrees before it needs to sweat or pant to try and displace some of that heat. The Addax are all about water conservation. This is a pile of Addax dung, and it's completely dry. So just as the Addax doesn't lose water through sweating, they also don't lose it when they're going to the toilet. Addax retain food in their digestive system far longer than other herd animals, so that they can extract as much liquid as possible. So why am I dressed like this? The Bedouin of the desert know that white is the right colour to wear here. It reflects the light, so you absorb less solar radiation and thus you keep cooler. And the Addax know that too. They even have a change of clothes. During the winter months in the Sahara, it can get very cold. So the Addax develop a darker, greyer coat to help them keep warm. It's not only physiognomic adaptations that help Addax to manage the heat, it's also behavioural. Now this is a Vichelia tortilis, an umbrella thorn acacia. It grows here in Arabia, but also across Africa where the Addax live. It's called an umbrella thorn because of its shape. The larger trees have wide spreading branches that can shelter up to a dozen Addax beneath them. And even smaller trees such as this can provide important shade. What's more, while the surface temperature is very uncomfortable, just beneath the topsoil, the sand is a lot cooler. So here, an Addax calf has dug this depression to lie in and cool down. A lot of these behavioural adaptations are just plain common sense. In the heat of the day, one of the best strategies is simply to lie down and do as little as possible. In fact, the Addax are antelopes of crepuscular or nocturnal habits. They're most active at night. I hope that by now you'll agree with me Despite what the temperature says, the Addax is a pretty cool antelope. However, it's one of the Sahara's most threatened species. The wild population may already be gone, and the Addax is classified as critically endangered on the IUCN Red List. However, there is hope. This herd has been captive bred here in the UAE and might one day return to the wild. Organisations such as Sahara Conservation and EPA are working hard to reverse the Addax's decline and to pull it back from the brink of extinction.